Following the continuous killing in Gaza, the ambassador of the State of Palestine to Nigeria, Abdullah Abu Shawesh, has called on the international community to utilize the many and necessary peaceful, legal, economic and diplomatic tools available to put pressure on Israel occupation to abide by and adhere to international laws and agreed resolutions. Abdullah Abu Shawesh said this while addressing journalists in Abuja. He also called for the need to allow the United Nations Fact-Finding Commission and the International Independent Commission of Inquiry to, as a matter of urgency, have access to Gaza to investigate the genocide allegations against the Israeli government, in accordance with the recent order issued by the International Court of Justice. He said this remains the only way to ensure the safety of all in the South and prevent anyone from being left behind, saying it also aligns with the call of Francisca Albanese, the UN Special Rapporteur on human rights situations in the occupied Palestinian territories. He urged the international community to impose sanctions on Israel, ban the provisions of weapons to it, and suspend diplomatic relations until it complies with international laws.
The Israeli occupation army has intensified its lethal military ground, air and sea bombardment on Rafah and hit a displaced people camp multiple times, claiming the life of 45 Palestinians, the majority of whom were women and children. This action sent a clear message of disregard for international law. We affirmed the recent order issued by the International Court of Justice and stressed the urgent need to allow the United Nations Fact-Finding Commission and the International Independent Commission of Inquiry to have access to Gaza to investigate. We call on the international community to utilize the many peaceful, legal, economic, and diplomatic tools available to put pressure on the Israeli occupation to abide by and adhere to the international law and agreed resolution. This is the only way to ensure the safety of all in the South and prevent anyone from being left behind.
He also demanded that the flow of arms into Israel must stop immediately, explaining that it is abundantly clear that these weapons are being used to brutally kill Palestinian civilians.
The flow of arms into Israel must stop immediately. It is abundantly clear that these weapons are being used to brutally kill and maim Palestinian civilians. A staggering 5% of Gaza population has been killed or injured, more than 70% of homes destroyed, and more than 75% displaced. As of May 26, the total number of Palestinians arrested since October 7th stands at 8,875 in the occupied West Bank and Jerusalem, including 259 women, 630 children, and 76 journalists. 5,900 of them are subject to administrative order. 18 detainees murdered in the Israeli prisons and military camps, with 16 of their corpses still withheld among 27 murdered in the prisons.